Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is oxygen not included. Everyone, get back to work. Great. Yes, at the end of the last episode, we were doing a whole bunch of stuff. We were pumping up this watery nonsense over here, and this digging should be prioritized because we want to make the water flow over here. Looks like we're just getting to the end of the cycle. That's not a really big deal at all. Not everyone has their beds put together quite yet, but that's not a problem. Oxygen is definitely really looking very, very good. Yeah, why is this not being deconstructed? I could have sworn that this was deconstructed by now. Oh well, it doesn't particularly matter. Anyway, yes, that's all going well. We're okay with the amount of carbon dioxide over here. I'm not super happy with the amount of carbon dioxide in this area, but that's okay. Carbon dioxide in this area should be resolved quite soon, I hope. And also, at the very end of the last episode, we discovered a whole bunch of sanitation sciences things. So we discovered the air deodorizer reduces the threat of disease by filtering contaminated oxygen out of the air. Lavatory greatly reduces stress and disease by more hygienically handling duplicate waste. Hand sanitizer produces a sanitizing gel to remove the dirty hand effect. And the manual airlock creates an airtight seal that maintains atmosphere and pressure between areas, and a shower as well. Okay, loads of good stuff to be getting through there. First things first, I guess, we should probably get the air deodorizer. Yeah, now the highest buildup of contaminated, I keep on right-clicking instead of using the middle mouse button. The highest buildup of contaminated oxygen always seems to be around this area, and also this area down here. So I think we're going to try and fix up this area. So let's get one over there. Let's also build some tiles up to this area here. Yeah, let's get some ladders up there. Grand. And then on top of that, let us build a air deodorizer. Perfect. And that should get rid of a bunch of the contaminated oxygen that we're having difficulties with. New duplicate coming very, very soon indeed. Next production, 2.5 cycles. Not much to complain about there in the slightest, but always good to see that it's going well. What else was there on the list? Oh, yes, there is not utilities. Oh, what's this? A hydro fan. Oh, cool. No, I want to get a mesh tile. Oh, very cool. I don't care about that. I care about showers and I care about lavatories. Yes, I want to get a lavatory set up. Now, we're going to need water for this, which is not a problem, actually. Not a problem in the slightest. Okay, so now we've got an option. We can put the water apparatus over here. I think that's actually what we want to do. I think we want to put all of the stuff that requires water over in this vicinity. So let's put the lavatory in this area. And let's deconstruct this pump. Deconstruct this pipe, and then reassemble the pump. The liquid pump right here. We don't have the appropriate materials. We need raw metal, apparently. Speaking of raw metal, that's something that we can quite easily get fixed. What's up with this? Insufficient coal? Oh, that's a little bit of a bummer. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but there you go. We're literally going to just queue up this entire area to be deconstructed. Let's put it all at number, I don't know, like 6 or something. There we go. Good. So that should help out a little bit. Oh, look, the air deodorizer is working absolutely fine. Awaiting material delivery. Filtration medium. We only have sand as a filtration medium. Is that good enough? But it seems to be working, which is quite nice. Huh. All right, well, I guess we'll see if it has any noticeable effect on it on anything. But for now, it's looking pretty impressive. Also, the oxygen everywhere is doing a pretty damn good job, actually. I'm pretty happy with all of the oxygen stuff that's going on right now. No power. What? No power? No power, of course. Our generator isn't actually working. That's a major problem. That's a really big deal. I forgot about that. But it's weird that the air deodorizer doesn't actually require any power. I thought that it would, but I'm kind of glad that it doesn't. Also, we should probably get more of these storage compactors. Let me get some more storage compactors. I, honest to God, haven't had enough storage space forever. So let's get 4 of those things brand new. Also, you know what? We can just straight up just take this apart, actually. There's no real reason that we should slow down our massive expansion. I don't really want to breach into this area. Well, it doesn't actually matter if I breach into that area. Is there anything new that we've discovered on the minimap? There's Bleach Stone, chlorine. That's kind of new. Obviously, there is a lot of slime. There's a bit of oxygen over there, a little pocket of oxygen. There's hydrogen. So there's nothing sort of new that we've expanded into by digging away, because the map does expand over time. Storage not allocated. Stick all, and all. Yeah, so there should be more than enough space to store pretty much everything that we need. Our oxygen generation is still a little bit behind schedule, but that's not the end of the world, quite frankly. I'm not super having issues with that. Let's mop up this entire area. I want to see this all 100% cleared up. I would like no more water in that area, please. No more water in that area. Let's deconstruct this. Let's deconstruct the liquid pipes from behind here. Let's deconstruct everything over there. In fact, you know what we could probably also do with deconstructing that, and deconstructing that. After that, we're going to have to create a ladder that goes down here, which will be very, very easy to do, and will allow us to build the pump down in this watery area. So let's do that right now. Let's set up the liquid pump to always pump from, I don't know, there, let's say. Then let's get the liquid pipe to come up here, and it needs to go in there. And then that needs to go in there like that. And then this is the output. And this will be like contaminated water. Do we have something that decontaminates water? Refinement, compost, contaminated dirt. No, it doesn't look like we do right now. Well, we can always make like a little pile, a little reservoir of contaminated water. I imagine that it's going to be contaminated water that it outputs, right? I don't quite know. It doesn't really let me know. I don't think that we currently have anything that reduces, that gets rid of contaminated water. Contaminated water. Medicine, health, mesh tile, water purifier. Uses sand to purify contaminated water. Yes, that's kind of what we're after. Let's get percolation. Great. But for now, we are just going to have to build a... in fact, we can build a little pit down here, actually. Let's build a little water pit where we can vent the liquid. And that can just come straight down there like so. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Also, we're going to have to expand our already ridiculously long power network thing. Also, why is the pump not up and running? It really should be. Let's bring this up here, along here, down here, and in there. Look, it's long, it's ridiculous, but it doesn't matter. It's worth it, right? 100% worth it. And I guess it's kind of okay because we're sticking it through the valve, or at least we're sticking the water through the valve, so... A lot of work that needs to be done over here, but it'll undoubtedly be worth it when we have a toilet up and running. Or a lavatory up and running, should I say. And it looks the part as well. Holy shit, it looks the part. It really does. That is oxalite over there. which is lovely. It doesn't particularly matter. But this water is looking very, very fine indeed. Okay, why is this not done yet? This should be like a 7 priority. Make sure that, in fact, you know what? No, it should be a 9 priority. Let's be honest. It should always be a 9 priority. Should always have a high importance on making sure that power is maintained. It just needs to be maintained. It just can't not be maintained. But oxygen is looking pretty good, at least in the top half of the base. Very, very happy with that. I actually want to start building a whole bunch of algae terrarium things down here, because it's simply not good enough that we have shit oxygen down here. There we go. So I'm going to start constructing a whole bunch of those to refine the carbon dioxide and make a little bit of a difference there. So that's kind of the next goal. Okay, this is all reachable. Well, it's unreachable at the moment, but it will become reachable in good time. Our storage compactors are not looking so great right now. That's fine. Doesn't particularly matter. The cots are done. The massage table. Camilla, you're still, like, going gangbusters with the stress. So let's get that looked into. Floor lamp. I want to get some floor lamps up and running. Are we going to need power to these things? Yeah, they fucking require power, don't they? God damn it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Let's try and put them on already existing power routes so we don't have to deal with getting them any more cabling. Or at least minimal cabling. That should be fine. One over there. One over there. Alright, perfect. Lots and lots of light should be coming along very, very soon indeed. Oh, Camilla. There we go. You're at 50% stress right now. How is that going to reduce your stress? You're sleeping. Okay, so this actually counts as sleeping as well. That's kind of nice. Alright, so your stress is going to be going down from 57% to something else. Well, something lower, perhaps. You did step in contaminated water. You were super grossed out. That's a hard life if you step in contaminated water, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll get that mopped up as well, just because we don't want to have any more nonsense happening. Okay. There's no real area of contaminated air. There's a couple of bits, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with the way that things are going. It looks like everyone should have a bed. That counts as you sleeping, which is great. Speaking of sleeping, and speaking of dirty hands, which just reminded me, we could definitely do with getting a... I have no idea what it's actually called. It's a hand sanitizer thing. Makes hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer here. Raw material and bleach stone. Oh, okay. So we need bleach stone. And bleach stone is phosphorite, igneous rock, sandstone. I did see bleach stone. Oh, iron ore. I didn't realize that iron ore was a thing. I did see bleach stone up here. I'm just... Bleach stone. Is there any bleach stone that's closer? Perhaps? Granite, iron ore, abysite, sedimentary rock. Doesn't look like there's any bleach stone that's any closer, which means that if we do want to get bleach stone, it's going to be a massive pain in the ass, basically. Camilla, honestly, you just got to chill out on that bed until you are at moderate, you know, at much better stress levels. Because currently, it ain't so good. Okay. We're also going to need to secure the supply of water in the future, right? So, it's going to be a real pain in the ass to get water over to this area. Because this is actually our only supply of water right now. Believe it or not. Okay, so that's all mopped up. You probably stepped in contaminated water, which will gross you out, give you a little bit of stress, but that's sad reality of the situation, I'm afraid, buddy. Sad reality of the situation. Wow, our stress levels have decreased by almost 15%, I think, at this rate, so pretty damned happy with the way that that's going. What is everyone actually doing? Pretty much fuck all, actually. Pretty much fuck all. Let's try and get this done. Let's try and get that done. I'll also build a ladder down the side. And gas permeable tile. I don't really want it to be a gas permeable tile. I want to actually block off this entire area as soon as we're done with it, because this is going to be an area of contaminated water, I do think. So let's get all this done. Let's make sure that it's all up to scratch, and then we'll be good. Because eventually we will have the tech that we will need to refine the contaminated water. So it's just a matter of time, really, before we can actually use the water in here and maybe stick it back into the tank. I don't really know. I imagine that we're probably going to start running out of algae, which is exactly what the game is telling me right now. So I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to go on a little bit of an algae exploration mission here, which is not a problem. It's fine, you know? And then let's build a ladder down this way. Perfect. So a little bit of an annoyance that we're going to have to do a little bit of digging here, but sometimes, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Stepped in contaminated water. Is there really still contaminated water around? Yeah, there's no oxygen around there. I could have told you that that was an issue. I could have told you that that was an issue. But it's okay. If we get to work over here, then that should be fine. Why is this unreachable right now? This should also be prioritized at level 9. Because I do want a shower to be operational. Kind of pronto-ish, actually. You know what, let's cancel this. Don't really need that. I would quite like the rest of this to be mined out, just for the sake of making it look rather uniform and lovely. Let's also give this all level 9 priority. But getting this shower operational really, really is important. Camilla, are you... Yeah, it's still assigned to you. What's your stress levels looking like now? 39%. You're still way ahead of the pack, which is remarkably impressive considering you've been on the massage table for like half a day at this rate. But I suppose it's alright. I mean, you've given us a good bit of service. How much longer until our next duplicate? 1.5 cycles, give or take. So not too shabby. This water isn't contaminated, which is great. Means that we can actually use it. This water is also not contaminated, which is also great. Do we have much dirt? Raw metal, where is it? Cultivatable soil, dirt. We have 0 kilograms of dirt, which is actually quite problematic. Let's queue up a bunch of dirt to be excavated over here as well. Good stuff. Good stuff all around there, chaps. Okay, put the tile in there, put the tile in there. Prioritize level 9. I feel that if I was better at actually playing this game and prioritizing properly, then we wouldn't run into all of these issues with prioritization and whatnot that I seem to run into almost every single build order I queue up. There seems to be an issue with prioritization. Okay, there's a little bit of a leak over there, so if that could get fixed up, then that would be great. That's good. Alright, so now we should have a working lavatory. Who's going to be the first person to use it? That's the real question. Also, where is the old lavatory? The old lavatory needs to be deconstructed. That's right, deconstructed. Must be emptied of contaminated dirt. I don't know where the contaminated dirt actually gets put, but it's not so good that that we've still got it. Like, it really, it's been a long time coming. It needs to go. It needs to go. Bit of contaminated dirt there, unfortunately, but no biggie. Alright, good stuff, everyone. Good stuff. Good stuff. We need algae. So can I get some algae, please? There is a tech that we are not working on right now, I don't think, but... Oh, no, it is the one that we're working on right now, and that's the one that gives us the biodistiller, which is really, really nice. I also want to do the electrolyzer, but the electrolyzer is it's, believe it or not, it's actually not that valuable for us. What is valuable for us is the is water. Like, water is surprisingly valuable. I didn't think it would be as valuable as it is, but it's not something that we've got in very large quantities at all. Loads of carbon dioxide down here, so that's really, really sucking pretty hard, actually. But the important thing is that the main section of the base is very, very, very well oxygenated, so very, very happy about that. And this is the case without any pumping apparatus, so we haven't actually used... Oh, are you going to use the lavatory? Anyone can use it. This is awesome. By the way, is anyone going to use the hand sanitizer? Oh yes, we need the bleach stone. I forgot about that. Anyone can use the lavatory. Anyone can use... No one wants to use it, but I want people to start using it. 'Cause it's important, you know. You gotta be healthy and whatnot. You gotta be healthy and whatnot. That's exactly what the doctor said to me. You gotta be healthy and whatnot. People keep, like, walking past it and, like, looking at it. Oh, shit! Oh my god, look at it. Oh my god. So, let's see. Does contaminated water come out the bottom? Oh, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. I'm pretty sure it's contaminated water. Oh my god, it actually worked. Holy shit. Alright, so that went pretty much according to plan, actually. I just want to make sure that that's number 9. Make sure those are 9 as well, I guess. That's pretty impressive. I'm surprised that that went as smoothly as it did. It worked. It bloody well worked. And now all we need to do is keep this area secure until we have the next level of tech, which will actually be probably in the next episode, so very, very soon indeed. All we need to do is make sure that we get the next level of tech, and then we can start using this contaminated water that we are going to be putting out. After that, I think it's going to be a case of getting a big pumping network set up, because we are probably going to want to pump the water from over here into here, and then all the way up to this area. So a lot of water pumping needs to be done, I'm afraid, because otherwise we're not going to have much luck. But I'm actually okay with that. We're doing good for oxygen right now. Pretty happy with our oxygen levels, at least in the majority of the base. Half the base still kind of sucks, but that's something to deal with in the next episode, because that's the end of this one. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. What an episode. We have done so much. I'm very, very happy with our progress that we've made. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been Oxygen Not Included. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll see you next time. Bye.